Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to a brand new campaign series on the channel today in Medieval Kingdom Wars. For those of you that have been around the channel for quite some time, you'll remember that about a year ago, I did a Medieval Kingdom Wars campaign playing as Scotland, and we set a custom objective for ourselves to conquer the whole of the British Isles, and we did so. And it was quite a successful campaign. I think a lot of you guys did really enjoy it, and I enjoyed it as well. So with that in mind, a couple of weeks ago I had a poll on my Discord, and they voted in favor of another Medieval Kingdom Wars campaign, but this time we will be playing as the Holy Roman Empire. So here's the Scottish campaign. I still have it, but we're going to be starting a new campaign, and we're going to go over to the Holy Roman Empire. And we have a couple of different lords that we can choose. We've got a couple that are closer to the French border, and then 3 Italian nobles. But I'm going to choose Count Charles von Cleve. He looks like a German officer born of noble blood, so we are going to help him rise to the title of Holy Roman Emperor. And he starts with a 90 renown and 1 standing, and I believe he has 2 settlements that he starts with, Dortmund and Deventer, I believe. And if I don't pronounce any of these names correctly, feel free to correct me down in the comments below, and I'll try to make my pronunciation a little bit better. But let's go ahead and dive into this campaign.
After protecting the papacy when the Roman Empire fell, German kings were granted the title Rex Romanus. In 1336, they are crowned emperors in their own right, chosen by their own German nobles. With Pope Benedict a prisoner of France, Emperor Louis IV must bring all of Europe under the protection of the Holy Roman Empire, even while the princes who elected him plot to rob him of his power, and foreign kings break their treaties to grab imperial land abroad. As a minor noble in service to your king, your first assignment is to rise through the ranks of the kingdom. Assemble your team of advisors and improve your hamlets. Be prepared to defend your holdings against raids by foreign lords. Soon, you can start to cautiously expand your holdings by assaulting neighboring hamlets and towns.
Alright, and here we are. So I have played this before, so I'm going to say his advice is not required, just so we don't get interrupted too much, and we'll just pause it for a minute as we take a look at the campaign map. So my goal for this campaign is to reform the Holy Roman Empire. So with that in mind, we're obviously going to need to take over all of the Holy Roman Empire towns that we don't directly control, but that will probably be last. What I plan to do is to destroy Bohemia. They should be under the rule of the Holy Roman Empire, and then Austria as well. We should bring them into the fold. Venice, I think I will take out as well. And then I don't think we need to take out much of Italy, but I think one of the final goals before taking over the Holy Roman Empire would maybe to take out Rome. But I don't know if we should finish off all of Italy. We'll see how many episodes in we get, and also how interested you guys are in it continuing that long. But yeah, we've got quite a fair amount of conquering to do. So here are the 2 towns that we start with. So we have Dortmund and Deventer. Both of them have a 22 strength rank, so that's pretty piddly. We're going to have to definitely build those up, as the advisor did say, but what I want to do first is to actually focus on our research rate. So I had a look through this already, and I think the ones that are most beneficial, this one to help slow down the discontent of the populace is important, because it should mean that we are allowed to spend more time in our cities. So we'll go ahead and craft that up. And then the watertight warehouse construction to increase the storehouse capacity. We'll get that for sure. And then what else did I want? I think I wanted the extra campaign movement speed. We'll get the practice range upgrade. What was this down here again? Oh yes, of course, we do want to have mobile ballistas for sure. Be able to get those in the siege workshop. And then the special breeding application in the barns. I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, so see, increasing the meat gather rate of our peasants would be very good for us. Milk preservation improves the food income of cows, so that's when we unlock them, of course. Selective breeding helps livestock animals fatten faster, and increases the maximum food of your livestock and allows breeding sheep in the barns, which are very, very cool. So we'll get that as well. Taking a look at the other researches here, this one increases the accuracy of our archers when we're training them. And what else did we get? We got this one here, yep, for the watertight warehouses. And I think that is it. So let's go ahead and exit there and press play once again. And we'll bring our army over. What do we want to do? We'll probably... Well, let's just jump into Dortmund very quickly and get some stuff done. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. Alright, so here is the dirt mound that we call the town of Dortmund. So let's go ahead and get right to work here on getting this built up. So we're going to set one of our serfs to collect food, one of our serfs to collect trees. Let's get a barn building. Barn so that we can get extra livestock. Let's get 2 more serfs training there. And then I would like to get a iron mine and a stone mine. Do I have enough wood for that? I do not, so that's where we're going to have to wait. We've got a little bit of an army here.
As stealthy as
2 militia and 2 peasant bowmen. But yeah, we need to kind of do this quick so that we can get into the other city as well, because I think that this is collective happiness, so this isn't per city. So when we jump out of here and go into Deventer, it's if we deplete this to like 5 happiness, it's going to be 5 when we go into Deventer as well. So we've got to go quickly for sure. Do we have enough here now? Not quite, but let's get these guys onto wood. And I think I'll get the third one. I'll get the third one onto wood as well. And the barn is complete. Let's get... hold on, actually. I would like to implement some local technology. So we don't want that one. Increases the meat gather rate of our peasants, or helps livestock animals fatten faster. I think we'll just increase the meat gather rate. Because I don't think you can...
Can't do it, sire.
Yeah, I don't think you can select more than one, so... That's going on there. Let's get our 2 pigs. And this one... yeah, let's send them out for wood as well.
Making them into logs, my lord.
And then we need to get a stone mine.
Resources are too low for that, my lord.
What are we still waiting for? For wood, it looks like. Oh, it's probably because we spent the wood actually implementing the local technology. So there we go. Now we've got 250, so we can get that going. And then here I actually want to build a barracks. And then in Deventer, the other town that we have, I want to build an archer range. That way we can kind of have both as primary buildings. Eventually, once these cities get developed enough, we will look to put barracks, archer ranges, stables in all of our settlements, but right now we just don't have enough build slots. And once that's built up completely, then once the barracks is built up, then we can start upgrading our manor and our other buildings to increase their effectiveness, and also to decrease the discontent at having industry buildings so close to their houses. Because that is definitely a thing.
My workers have completed a build.
There we go, the stone mine's just started up there. What does it cost to upgrade, in fact? Let's get that up to level 2 so it's more effective. Iron mine isn't as important to level up at the moment. We could get the manor up, but I just want to get this barracks going, because then maybe we could train up a couple of troops as well. And the stable too would be good, so we can get cavalry there. Light scout cavalry, armored cavalry, and heavy armored cavalry. And cavalry is actually quite good in this campaign. I didn't really use it much as Scotland, because I don't think Scotland had a very good cavalry roster. But I'm sure the Holy Roman Empire will have some decent units. But there we go, perfect. So we're getting the barracks built up, which is good. This is looking good so far. This is looking good. I don't know what we can implement, yeah, for here. Iron mine, we don't have any local technology we can get. Can level that up to level 2 right away, though, so that is good. And I'm thinking once this is built, we're going to try and build 2 macemen and 2 pikemen, and then we will leave and go to the other settlement. But we're really cutting down on the happiness right now. This is... yeah, we could upgrade that now, because it doesn't cost any stone. What I really need is the stone for the manor upgrades. That only costs 90 wood, so we could probably do that, I suppose. And I'm not going to upgrade my barracks right away, because it costs a lot of stone. But I will eventually, because then I'll get higher tier troops, so...
Thou must gather more resources.
yeah, so I need a lot more food and wood for the 2 units of pikemen. But for the manor, we should be able to get that up. Yes, perfect. If we can get it to level 5 before we have to go, that would be amazing. Or I could actually focus just on 4 units of macemen. So yeah, if we could get 4 units of macemen, I would actually be quite happy about that. 270 and 180. I'd rather get the stone mine up. Don't slaughter my pigs! Oh, it's just the stone is so slow. Come on. Okay, let's upgrade that to level 3. And I just need 49 more food, and then I'm pretty content about what we trained there. Boom, there's level 4. Good, we're doing well.
Resources are too low for that, my lord.
Good, so that'll be 4 macemen. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then if we can get this to level 5, I will be very happy. Very, very happy. 405 and 270 to get that up to level 4. They already felled that entire little forest, too. It almost looked like it was like a little cemetery with like the nice fence around it, the trees kind of spaced out and planted, and we just bulldozed it for the good of the economy. What doesn't cost stone? This doesn't cost stone. Do I dare do that, though? 330. We should have that soon, actually. So, yeah, that'll be the last upgrade we do. And we also... we need to wait for these guys to be trained, though. Because otherwise they won't finish training. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer, I'm hoping. Boom, there we go. Nope, not quite. There we go. Manor level 5. Perfect. Perfect. That is excellent, and we need 1 more maceman, so let's maybe focus... just need a bit more wood, and then we can upgrade the stone mine to level 4. What does this cost upgrade? 270 and 180. We could get that up to level 3 actually right away. Yeah, okay. That's fine. What's the barn upgrade? 90. Let's do that. Just 1 more maceman.
Get to it, boys.
Get to it, boys. I missed the NPC dialogue. It's always so loud in this game too. It's like the volume isn't really balanced, but it's just one of the things I love about this game. There we go. We can even get that to level 3. Good. So everything is level 3 here except for the barracks, which we will do soon. But we've pretty much depleted all of our happiness in here, so we're probably gonna have to wait until that increases before we go into Deventer and start building up there. I mean, we can upgrade that now that we have some stone for it. Does this only cost wood to upgrade? It looks like it does, yeah. And this only costs stone, interestingly enough. But we should focus on these. These are more important. 405 and 270. That goes up to level 4. Yeah, so we've pretty much spent all our time in this one city. So we'll just wait maybe until we get enough wood here to go up to level 4 on the iron mine, and then I'm pretty happy with that. And we can just spend some more time on the world map. It's mainly just we need to build a storehouse too. Storehouses are important because I think it increases the maximum we can store here. You can see that we're really not making any more food because we've maxed it out basically. So what I should actually be doing is training some more peasant archers, because that will deplete my food. Because once you hit the max of 600, everything that you're gaining, you don't get benefits from. So yeah, I get 2 bows and maybe 2 more peasant militia since we can actually afford it. And yeah, we just need...
Hunters are here for the game, my lord.
We need more wood.
The hunt has begun.
The hunt has begun. Come on, get me up to 405 here, boys. Perfect. So level 5 manor, we've got level 4 mines, level 3 barracks, and a level 3 barn. And we might be able to sneak in a level 4
Hunters
barracks
are
here
for the game, my lord.
while we wait, because we need our 2 more militia to be trained. And yeah, see, now things are starting to slip into the unhappy realm. 720, which we can't actually get because we need that storehouse. Need that storehouse. $540 and $360 for that. 1 more militia to be trained, and then we are out. We might actually get a level 5 barn here.
Militia here, looking for trouble. Let's take the walk, lads.
Yeah, once they come back, we'll get the level 5 barn and then jump on out. Good, so that is actually pretty profitable for us. We really built up this this town quite quickly. That is what I like to see. This dirt mound is looking a little more civilized than it was before. There we go, barn at level 5. Let's go ahead and get back to the campaign map. Alright guys, so you can see that Dortmund has jumped up to a pretty substantial 74 strength rank. So let's go ahead and move this army over here. We'll pick up those troops and then head over to Bremen. And I think we'll just sack that for now just to get some extra income to upgrade our cities. We'll collect our measly 96 silver in tax. But Dortmund here, we should be able to upgrade it to level 2. It only costs 480. And what does it cost to get it up to level 3? 672. We can afford that. And how much to get this? It's 1,000. So we can't get it quite to level 5
met,
just
my
yet.
lord.
But what that actually does for us is it unlocks a lot more build slots. You can see we have 3 more build slots. So what I'm probably going to do is to get a storehouse in one of them so we can increase our capacity of resources. And then we'll get an archery range. And I'm not sure, maybe a stable as well. We'll see once we jump in. And we'll see what happens too. But with the mines being very close to the center, I'm hoping that there aren't any more build slots that are closer to the center, because I like to keep all of my income buildings very close to the manor, and then put my military buildings on the outer walls. We'll also want to be able to build a palisade there as well.
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace.
Because we do have some pretty strong Bohemian cities here. 171. I think Prague was like, yeah, almost 300. So that is quite strong. It's too bad that the campaign map doesn't extend a little further. It'd be interesting to have like Poland and Lithuania in here. But I digress. So let's transfer some units around here. So let's just put everyone over here for now. And then let's see. So we've got our 4 macemen, which is fantastic. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 militia. No, we've actually got 1 more militia. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archers. We'll take 2 serfs with us. And we'll take the 2 chickens and the battering ram. Perfect. So let's jump them over to there and then back. Just try and organize the cities as best as I can. And I am pretty happy with that. So that should auto update. It's definitely not 26. Probably like 60 something, I would imagine. But yeah, our trade is really measly. Really measly. There we go, 86.
Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
So there we go. Let's go ahead and attack the town. And this is what they have. So they do have some infantry, but they won't be able to stand up against my macemen. So let's go ahead and jump into this first battle against Bohemia. Alright guys, here we are. So let's go ahead and select all of my melee infantry.
Looking for a fight,
And we're just going to send them in. We've got more than enough units to finish off the Bohemians here. So let's go ahead and line these guys up. And all of my infantry we're just going to send up there. We will start work on some things. The battering ram really isn't needed at this point. Serfs, let's start by collecting our... Hey.
Can we get new
Oh yeah, there's my chickens. I was wondering where they are.
Get hammering, lads.
Let's maybe get a couple more serfs built. Get a barn going. Get a storehouse over here. If we have enough. We don't quite have enough wood, but we will soon. There we go. Let's run over here and see how things are going. The archers are already firing down on their ram.
Looking for a fight, we are.
Let's select all of them to attack.
Looking for a fight, we are. Looking for a fight,
yes,
we are.
charge in.
Looking for a fight, we are.
Slaughter them.
Looking for a fight, we are.
The macemen are just going to destroy them. Let's actually try and flank some macemen around here. Flank some macemen around this direction. It would be cool if they added in like a cinematic camera mode that removes the UI. Or if there is something like that and I'm just unaware, please let me know.
Is trouble brewing?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to flank them around so I could get them to come after those archers. And slaughter them. They're just being absolutely destroyed. This battering ram here seems to be really soaking up a lot of my archer ammunition there.
Look, boys. Iron balls coming.
That's the thing too, is we're gonna have to save some of our income as well to retrain our army because they are going to be damaged. But they can't stand up to my mason.
Look, boys. Awaiting your orders.
Nice job, boys. Nice job. You archers, focus that if you can. But yeah, they are being absolutely slaughtered. Let's run back quickly over here, see how things are going. So yeah, see how I built this storehouse and now it's up to 1160. So that's something I'll have to get very quickly when I go back into my settlements. And also, we need to kind of beat the enemy quickly because we're losing silver. Because it costs silver to have prolonged sieges and battles like this. Would be good to get some more macemen, but I doubt we'll be able to build that barracks in time. Let's select them there. Yeah, we could... Oh!
Victory! And by heaven, methinks it was an easy leap to pluck bright honor from the pale-faced moon.
And a surprisingly easy win there at Bremen. I'm very happy to hear that. So let's go ahead and just loot it. So we've got 666 silver right now, and that has replenished it quite nicely. So let's go ahead and move. Where do I want to move? I could maybe move down to Leipzig. Should we head that direction? Not yet. I don't want to extend myself too much. But yeah, Bremen has been pretty much broken. And with that, I can actually upgrade the city to level 5. We'll collect the taxes as well.
Well met, my lord.
And then, can we heal the army here?
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace.
Heal all is only 75, so... Are they slowly healing on their own, does it look like, or...? I guess we can
Well
find
met,
out.
my lord.
I would like to enter the town. I don't know how happy they would be, though, at us being in there. Or I could go into Deventer. It's plus 23, actually, at the moment.
Swords and drums, my lord.
And that's plus 16. Oh, my apologies. So I guess that it's separate for happiness. Oh, my bad, guys. What I should also do is increase the taxes as much as you can where it's still increasing in happiness. Yeah, because 35, you can see it's still got the plus there, but if I push it to 40, then it actually goes down. So that is good. Okay, so let's actually enter Deventer and do some work on that settlement as well. All right, so here is our dirt mound of a port settlement, so we're going to have to change that as well. So let's go ahead and do very similar things by getting a barn. And then we've got 2 build slots for the 2 mines right there, so that's kind of perfect.
Swing those axes.
Let's get 2 more serfs to go on to wood, so we have enough to build things. Get the iron mine up, and the stone mine, I think we need a bit more wood for that. We do. But yes, it would be nice to get this into a bustling trade port eventually. This is going to be our access to the sea.
Ready to hunt.
And of course, we start with 2 militia and 2 peasant archers.
Born to work, my lord.
Perfect. So let's get them onto the trees.
Chopping on those trees.
New structure is ready, my lord. Let's get 2 pigs. Actually, if we decrease that for a minute, can I implement local technology here as well, that they have faster gathering rate? It's 180, so it is going to slow us down.
The building is being finished, my lord.
Good, the iron mine is done, so we just need the wood for the stone mine, 250.
Born to work, my
And
lord.
these serfs as well. Go ahead after the trees.
Making them into logs, my lord.
And there we go. We could get the stone mine. And then here, instead of the archery range, maybe should I get the stable? Siege towers, battering rams. We're not going to come up against any walled cities right now. We're just not strong enough. But the cavalry could definitely be useful to have at least some to run down archers. Yeah, maybe we should. 490. It is quite an expensive building. Or we could just go purely economical here. Get the storehouse as well so we can just pump out... Pump out what, though? Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the stables here instead.
My workers have completed a building.
But let's try and focus on leveling up these buildings first. So I want this stone mine to be leveled up the quickest because it seems to be the one that we're always lacking on.
Thou does not have sufficient resources.
Well, my apologies. Did I get those 2 pigs out as well? I thought I had trained pigs. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay, so stone mine up to level 3. Perfect. So if we can get the 2 mines to level 5, then we should be able to quick time get the manor upgraded as well, hopefully. Although we are building quite a bit of stone right now, so let's actually offset that a bit by increasing the manor. Just to deplete that stone. Because it is building up pretty quickly now that we've upgraded that to level 3. And that only costs wood, so it's good we have a lot of serfs on wood at the moment. Could actually fast forward this as well. Just to make things a little bit quicker. Yeah, look how fast we're building up the stone here. I really like that. So 247, there we go. So that's up to level 4. So one more upgrade to level 5, then we'll work on the iron mine. And then if we have time before we leave, we'll drop down the stables. But I don't need to get it out quick time because I don't plan to hire any cavalry at the moment. He says until he builds it, and then he's like, ooh, shiny cavalry, must have. Let's get that upgraded there. Come on, we need more wood. More wood. Could get more pay because we're max 2 on our food. We were at 600, so we might as well get more because they actually do generate us monthly income. So if we just keep punching in pigs, they will actually generate us gold, which is super nice. Boom, so level 5 manor there, perfect. We're already maxed on the iron too, so maybe we should get a storehouse in here. We'll see, we'll see. I never know what's better to get first, the barn or the storehouse, but I feel like the barn is a lot better because of the steady food and silver income that you can get with it. Do have a lot of stone, so since I'm always waiting for the wood to catch up, let's go ahead and just throw down that stable now. And I have enough to upgrade that anyways to level 3, which is perfect. I wonder what happens if you like completely deforest the map. I guess that's where the horse carts come in handy because they're drop-off points, like mobile drop-off points. I tried to get them to work in the last campaign that I did as Scotland, but it seemed to be really, really hit or miss on whether it was going to work or not. Yeah, just get the barn up there to level 2. Could get it up to level 3 maybe. But they're starting to get a little bit unhappy.
Workers have completed a building.
Excellent. So what can we get from the stable? We can get Imperial Hobblars, so they're not probably the best. They're actually skirmish cav. Oh, interesting. Okay. And if we implement our local technology, I thought I did upgrade something for the cavalry building, but I could be wrong. Oh man, we're just really lacking on wood at the moment. There we go. So we really can't wait to upgrade anything else, so we'll have to jump out of here, I'm thinking, and head back to the campaign map, but we should be able to get right back into Dortmund to see if we could maybe get some walls up before we end the episode. Alright, so we didn't train any troops, so that's why Deventer's strength ranking really didn't increase at all. Kingdom of Castile has fallen to an army from the Kingdom of Aragon. Oh, interesting. So yeah, Dortmund, there are 22, but it looks like they're going down. Yeah, since I increased that tax, they're actually decreasing there, so that's quite interesting. But they're at level 5, so we can't increase the town anymore, so let's go ahead and jump into there and see what else we can do before we end the episode. Alright, so you can see that we did get quite a few more build slots, which is excellent. So I would like to actually get a storehouse. Now, where do I want to put that is the thing. Because we've got our 2 mines, which is excellent, so maybe... It depends on where all the walls kind of get built up to, if I'm honest.
Get new boots?
Let's get these guys to go after the trees. So what other things can we build here? We do have the armory, which we can get in here, so I would like to probably get eventually an archery range. See, the barracks, that would have been a good spot for the storehouse, I'm thinking. And then get the barracks down here, maybe. But let's get the storehouse over here for now. It's only 260 wood. We can always change our buildings around once we have the, like, maximum work. Or, sorry, maximum resources. Blah, there we go. Yeah, and why are you guys stopped? And it looks like the trees actually grow back. That's pretty interesting. Okay.
Making them into logs, my
So
lord.
that's very nice. Let's get 2 more of those. And how much to get the good walls? It's 520 for the inner segment. And what about for the outer walls? 300. So yeah, let's go for the outer walls. Start getting that so we can have a little bit more of defenses. And then once we build this storehouse, we'll have a lot more resource capabilities. But I think I'll leave that barracks there for now. We'll see what happens. I guess there's not too much else that I would really need to build. Maybe get an archer range down here close to the walls. Well, there we go. You can see our first walled settlement coming to fruition there, and this is good because it is on the border with Bohemia, so if they do try and counterattack us with a large force, we should be able to hold here, which is excellent. And actually having this barracks leveled up would be extremely useful for getting out level 5 troops. Can we actually level that up even further? I guess we can. We do have a lot of wood, so could get... I want to hold off just until I see how the walls are kind of set up. But yeah, the horse carts are used as mobile collection points to assist in resource gathering, so that would be kind of good. But if we could get these mines up to level 5... There we go. Oh, 2 more wood, come on. Just need 2 more wood. There we go, perfect. So all of that is level 5. I'm really, really happy with that so far. And then to get the inner walls, it's going to be 520. And then it's going to be 2 stone per segment as well, whereas I think this was just 1 wood per segment. Good, good, good. I'm thinking that this is kind of where the outer walls come to, so having the archer range down here would probably be good. So that they're close to the walls, and we can put our archers directly on the walls. Could actually get a couple of pikemen, too, if we really needed to. And also we can get ballista in these towers, too, to make them even more defensible. So do we have to build the palisade bailey first and then upgrade it to the stone wall, or can we go right to the stone wall? I think we could just go right to the stone wall, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, yes we can. Beautiful. Now this is starting to look like a proper town. We've got a building plot over here too. So maybe we could put a barracks down there, because we do have a lot of stone. Could have 2 barracks actually. One in the inner keep, defending our mines and our barn, of course, our food income, and then having a barracks down here close to the walls as well could be a good idea. And then we could have, I think we do unlock armories and that kind of stuff, so there will be other building choices, which is excellent. There we go, archer range level 1. We can get the extra accuracy too by putting the local technology in there. And then once we level this up all the way to level 5, we're going to have some pretty solid archers.
You cannot afford that.
What are we missing? 484 stone. Okay, fair enough. Oh, look how magnificent this is. I miss this game. I really have to say it. There are issues with this game, 100%. It was made by indie developers. It's not a big strategy game company at all. But I think they still did a phenomenal job. It's a little laggy on battles. You get some screen tearing and frame drops. You can build up your cities a little more quickly than you really should be able to. But nonetheless, I still think it looks great, and I think that it's a nice change to just turn-based strategy. It's more like, I don't know, I find like I'm more part of the actual building process. I can customize it to my taste, whereas in Total War games, it's you get, here's your 6 buildings, and, well, I guess you can do the same thing, but I don't know, visually seeing it, I think, is a huge part. Instead of just having the world campaign map, actually going into the cities themselves and being able to fine-tune them to your taste, I think is really, really cool. But as I am blabbering along, we are starting to make the populace upset, but I just want to make sure that these walls complete all the way. And yeah, where that archer range is, I think is going to be a pretty good spot. And we can almost get that up to level 5 already. And how many pigs do we actually have here? Do we only have 2 pigs? We can get a couple more there. We probably don't have many serfs working on food collection as well, so we'll get another one on that. Boom, there we go. Level 5 archer range, and we're able to train Imperial Bowmen here, which cost wood and food. So once those serfs are complete, and I get them onto food, and once the outer and inner walls are complete, which it looks like the inner walls are just about done there, then we'll jump out of Dortmund. Storehouse 2. What happens if I upgrade that? Can we store more? No, it doesn't look like it. I wonder if you can have multiple storehouses though. That would be interesting if you could have that. Yeah, so the archer range, so it looks like our gatehouses are over here. So having a barracks over here would be actually a pretty good idea, I think. But we'll save that building for later. But yeah, it'll be right next to the outer walls. And then having an archer range here, we can put a lot of archers on our inner walls and also at certain points on our outer walls. Because I think we should have 2 gatehouses, so we got the one there. Where's the other one? Is it just the one? Oh, I guess it is just the one. Can we add in gatehouses in the walls? I don't think so. Yeah. We've got this building plot over here as well, so we could probably put a stable or something of that nature in.
My lord, some of thy workers need to be given
Let
jobs.
me wash me hands first.
Let me wash me hands first. Good, so I think everything is done. So we've pretty much got all the buildings that we need. So actually, yeah, I pretty much decided that this is going to be a barracks here. I think that's going to be a really solid shout. And then our army should be healed up and ready to go. I probably should have been training some units while I'm at it here, but we're really just not making a lot of food, is the problem. But as I said, our army is pretty substantial for sacking some of those smaller settlements. They aren't really going to run into too much of a problem, I don't think. But yeah, it would be good to get a couple of these guys out. How many can I train?
Thou does not have
2 of them, or I could get a couple of level 5 macemen. Yeah, 2 of them.
Tell us what you need, me lord.
Because we also need to make sure that we can defend this place as well. And I guess that's where the ballistas come in handy. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of them, so... 3, 4, 5, 6. Can almost afford to get the entire inner walls decked out with ballistas. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, so I'm already very happy at how this is turning out. So, getting some really solid cities from the get-go, I think, is a really good strategy, because we will have a base to be able to fall back upon if we do see a pretty large army coming our way. So once this mason is finished here, we will jump out, and I think that these should be finished at about the same time.
My lord, defenses on one of thy walls has been completed.
So they're all done, they're all done, and they're all done. And are you done training that unit?
Awaiting your orders.
Where's the other one? Hello? It didn't cancel, did it? Oh no, it's right there. Perfect.
Is trouble brewing?
Excellent. So yes, that is looking very good. Let's go ahead and jump back to the campaign map. And now Dortmund is at strength rank 70, so we'll probably take those 2 macemen added into the army if we can. And we might be able to just head down over to Leipzig and sack that. What's the strength of that? It's 48. Is there anything weaker? 46 at Brunswick. Yeah, actually, let's just try and go sack that. So, if we heal all of these guys...
Well met, my lord.
And then transfer some units over. Let's take the 2 extra macemen. And then let's see if we can head over to Brunswick without running into any enemies.
Swords and drums, my lord.
And Deventer, we will look to upgrade as soon as we can. We just don't have the funds for it at the moment, unfortunately. But as we continue to sack the Bohemian territories, that funding we can re-inject into our settlements and be able to build them up. But yeah, as I said, this one is pretty much ready to go. And they are still positive, even if we leave them on... No way. That's got to be a bug. They're still positive on 100% tax rate. Seriously? Apparently. So let's tax them at 100% for a little bit there. And here we go. We should be able to just auto-resolve this, just to save a bit of time. Because, as I said, guys, we have a lot of work to do in this campaign. So let's attack the town. Should be pretty easy of an auto-resolve. And let us loot it. And that's a good injection of funds for us there. And let's pull back to Dortmund. And yeah, they're still positive at 100% tax rate. What about for these guys? No, 30% is the max. They're still happy. Really? Interesting. So yeah, with 1,900 in our funds, let's see how much we can upgrade this to. We can't quite afford that, so we can get up to level 3. That's not too bad.
This is a matter for swords
and then we should be able to heal this army once it gets back to Dortmund. The great army of the Holy Roman Empire. Wonder what our allies are doing down here. Not sure. How did the chickens get damaged? Did they go into battle? That's interesting. Oh, actually, we could get that up to level 4. And then can we...
bloody business calls thee now,
Can we heal all these units? Yes,
Tis
we
a
have
matter for
just
swords
enough.
and drums, my lord.
Perfect. So there we go, guys. So that's probably where we're going to leave this for today. So we didn't take any territories, but we managed to build up Dortmund to tier 5, which is the full, it's the highest tier that you can get a minor settlement like that. And then Deventer is already at tier 3, so we will be working on injecting more funds into Deventer in the next episode. And then once the sacking timer has elapsed here, because there's a cooldown on how often you can sack them, we'll probably actually take Bremen and then begin injecting funds into that as well. And by the time that all these cities, 3 cities, are built up, we should be able to just start taking all of the territories of the Bohemian princes, because they only have 2 solid walled towns, Hamburg and Prague. So we'll look to take all their smaller territories first, and then we will take their bigger territories. And once that happens, we'll be on to Austria. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this first episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And I will see you in the next one.